let me look. Very well.
Okay.
So welcome, guys, and we welcome you to the Zoom meeting session tonight. Anywhere you are coming from the world, you are attending this Zoom meeting anywhere from the world, from Lagos, from Accra, Ghana, from Senegal, from Saudi Arabia, from Monrovia, from United Kingdom, from USA, from Belgium, from India, from Qatar, anywhere you are joining the Zoom meeting session tonight. Please, I want to beg you for one thing. Please, guys, from Cameroon as well, guys. No, you guys are our friend, everybody. Yeah, from all over the world, we are just brother and sister, you know. So sorry, pardon me if I cannot remember right now.
Right now in the chat group, where you come from, right?
Yeah, so right where you're coming from in the chat.
Right now, where you come from.
So right
Yes,
from
right
where you are actually
all,
joining this Zoom, from anywhere you
Yes.
come from in the world, just write in the chat and let's know where you're coming from so we can actually appreciate you as well. So this meeting is live as I speak to you right now. And this meeting, we are going to continue this Zoom meeting session with engineer Anatoly Yuniski. We're on the last stage of the pre-development of a multinational company valued over $400 billion by external independent expert, May 20th, 2017. I am not going to be doing this alone. I am going to be doing this with engineer Professor Van der Wever, and I'm also going to be doing this with Pastor Eneudo. Please, I want to beg you guys, my brother, my sister, can you please, if you are joining this Zoom meeting session, try to ensure that your mic is muted. Try to ensure that your mic is muted. I am going to blow you away tonight. The information I want to give to you is going to blow you away. It will make you to lose your sleep. The information I'm going to give to you from my own perspective, you know, I'm not going to talk about the technology. I'm just going to talk about the financial aspect of Yuniski String Transport Technology. Why Chief Pastor Eneudo is going to talk about the society, our community, and how we can extend the outreach. We have less than 1 million investors right now around the world, and we want to actually shoot the roof with that number before we end the last stage, because we know majority of our friends, our brothers, our sisters are not yet understand or known or get the information about Yuniski String Transport Technology, a technology that started in 1977 by author and general designer engineer Anatoly Yuniski. He started that technology in 1977, and again in before 2014, it was actually being supported by United Nations twice, and that guy has been doing this awesome technology, ensuring that we can fight degradation of the ozone layer, we can fight high traffic congestion around the world, we can fight human error that causes human accident around the world, we can also fight high construction costs of traditional means of transport system. This is the new innovation of transport system. It is a vision to take over 50% of the world transport system. It is also a vision as well to be valued, has been valued $400 billion by external independent expert, May 20th, 2013. I am going to come in the aspect of financial. Engineer Ambassador Christian Van der Wever is going to come in the aspect of the technology itself. He's going to start at first. I'll come after him, and I'm expecting Pastor Eneudo to come in the area of expanding the community. Guys, please write where you are joining us from anywhere in the world. Write in the chat box. Let's know the city you are joining from around the world. Either you're in the midnight, either you're in the morning, either you're in the afternoon, either you're in the evening. Please put your chat in the Zoom chat box. I give it over to you. Give it to them fresh, hot, and spicy. Ambassador Christian Van der Wever, you have the floor. Take it over. Blow it away.
Okay, we make it spicy today. So thank you so much. Today is Sunday, 11th of June, 2023. My dear friends, everybody, welcome. And today we go share with you the technology. Can you make also a few people maybe also host for that people start?
Co-host.
A few people is help us, because we can talking, but we cannot do everything ourselves. For this, we are a community. For this, we are Sky World community, and Sky World community is a special community where you can learning a lot of things. But this is later for the future. In Skywheel community, though you're learning, we have a lot of schooling now, what we're bringing inside. But the first thing, before you start with schooling and before you start with learning about sales, you must know first your technology. You cannot sell your product if you don't know what is your product, of when you have the wrong information, of when is the information not correct. So we share here only today the official things what we can say, and there is nothing else what we here share than only the things what we can tell. And this is controlled by myself, also by our Dr. Sami Samsudin, and by Pastor Udo, and also we have also a lot of leaders inside now for Nigeria. We have people who coming now as official speakers, like Mr. Bisong is also one of the speakers in the future for Nigeria. We have Mr. Sunday, Miss Bisong Sunday. We have a lot of people who coming in and who co-create a lot of things for us, create new technology, how they go share it in Nigeria, who is official, they can share it in Nigeria, and with the correct information, because they go have special education for this in the country. For this, I'm very happy that we are with a lot of people here now. We stay now almost with 100 people. We stay almost with 100 people in the group. This I'm very happy here that we have a lot of people here in this technology. So, my friends, here we go. We start to share our screen, and we go start to mind one moment. I hope that this is the good site what I have here. I think yes, but for sure we go check it here. What is this? Okay, moment. Okay, and we have to share here our information. One moment here. Okay. So, and from here we start. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, my dear friends, the most important is that you know we have a very special transportation what we create. We create a fundamentality, new transport system, eco-friendly, safe, comfortable, and cost-efficient, both in productions and operations, if compared with another exciting solution. What is so important? You see, we create a new string transport technology. This is our designer, our engineer, Dr. Engineer, founder from the general designer, Anatoly Yuninsky. Anatoly Yuninsky is the man who created this technology. Like our best man in Africa, Dr. Sami Samsudin, the first investor in Africa, he said already he started in 1977. And on that moment, that was the moment also when our great doctor was coming inside. The transport is sought to be a solution to the wide range of problems rather than the course of such. Now, what is important on this? This is the great solution for everywhere in the world, and sure, for Africa. I can tell you, this is very important for Africa. A lot of countries have already interest in this technology, but it's not to mean that you have interest that you're already going to build, because it is not so easy to say build quickly. For this, we must do a lot of testing before we can do a new transportation, bring it to the world. And here you see the gallery about our technology. Yes, you see it here. You see here clear our engineer, Dr. Anatoly Yuninsky, together with the Sheikh Sarja, where we have our technology center. Here you see the Sheikh of Dubai together with his son. And here you see him, our engineer, Dr. Anatoly Yuninsky, together with the Dalai Lama. We are very clear. You understand me very clear? I think, yes, everybody understand me clear? Okay, if you understand me clear, write it in the chat group. You understand me very clear. Everybody, you make a
Very
plus,
clear,
plus,
very
plus.
clear, very clear, very clear, very clear.
Good, good, good. So this is the gallery. Here you see our technology, our product, our string transport technology here on suspended rails above the ground. What is so important? You see here already transportation, $1 or 1 kilometer for 100 ton on transport is what we go create. Here you see also the CEO of the technology in Sharjah. And here, this man, you can see my cursor when I'm moving. This man is a very special boy, a very special man. The man what you see here, this man in the middle, is the son of Anatoly Yuninsky. This is the son of Anatoly Yuninsky. If you're thinking after this, what go happen when something happened with Anatoly Yuninsky, everything is already prepared that it go to the next generation, his children, his wife, and everybody control everything. And if I talk about people who is responsible here in the technology, you see the co-founder Anatoly Yuninsky, you see Oleg Zaretsky, the chief manager, but he's now CEO, and a very important man. I can tell you, he's a very important man. And you see, we have a lot of patents. People think, yeah, but you can build what you want. We have more than 150 patents everywhere, all over the world. We have patents. I go open one that you have one idea. People also in America, we have patents everywhere, all over the world. And I can say to you, if we have a patent that is a unique patent, it is not so much quick special patent. Everything is registered. Everything is declared. When you see already here it is declared in the United States that we are the only people who have this technology, who can create this technology. You see from January 2017 is the registration started and approved on the 3rd of April 2018. If you see that we started the registration for that people can check it before they all agree, you can see for ask only for a patent registration, it take more than 1 year. You see the forest application is started in January 25, 2017. And when everything was done on patients and it is done, that was on April the 3rd, 2018. You should see, my friends, it take more than 1 year only for a document registration. Just understand what you see here, everything is set up in our registrations when we do something. But to understand our technology, I'm going to see you now a video from 2 minutes and 38 also in English that you can see what is a bit about this technology.
Меня зовут Анатолий Юницкий. Я инженер, создатель бессмертных технологий, из которых струнные технологии Юницкого, усиленные UST. То, что я делаю, это не просто создание нового вида транспорта эстакадного типа и транспортной структуры на 2-м уровне. Это философия. Ведь речь идет о выживании человечества и нашего космического дома, планеты Земля. Лучше и роднее которого на земной цивилизации нет и никогда не будет по всей необъятной Вселенной. Ведь наш дом, точнее одна большая коммунальная комната, не имеет перегородок. Населенная миллиардами видов живых организмов, это даже не вся планета, а лишь маленькая часть. Это земная сила. Тончайшая живая пленка на огромном мертвом веществе, собранном из космического газа, пыли и камней. На пути к гармоничному обустройству планеты, где жизнь всех людей в единении с живой природой, транспорт вести становится важнейшей точкой роста бессферных технологий. Надежда на это прекрасное будущее и вера в то, что все достижимо, дает мне силы не опускать руки и продолжать работать со все возрастающим упорством и вдохновением. В исполнении этой и заключается мой путь. Путь инженера мира.
Now, my dear friends, what is very important to understand, we create something very new. We create something very, yes. And this is why that I won't try to come to you, to everyone, that you understand what we create something in the world is not something simple. If we create something, it is something unique. And this is why sometimes people understand it better by a video than they understand it in application, then you understand the system of that I talk a lot about technology and about all the other things. And this is why that I'll see to you today, that I'll see to you today this technology live. But I have something problem with my sharing of my, okay, I'm saying it again. What I have before, I did it away. That's not good what I have done. Now, if you talk about this technology and I talk the key elements about this, then you see here our technology. Our technology, what I have here, the key elements of our technology is the unique string technology is built on steel wheel, and steel wheel what creates and running on a rail. Now the string rail, and you see here the steel wheel, you see here also the steel rail head, and running here on the system of the head. And here you see the strings. And with the strings, we can overbridge a very long system. You see here the string rails, tandem bridges, how we can create our rails from point A to point B. And here you see our transportation technology suspended all over the roads. And here I'll see to you this technology. This is in Belarus, in the park Marina Gorka. In the park Marina Gorka, there you see different type of string technologies, different type of rails, and so it looks to the future. But it's not about the future, but it is now. Now we stay in the last phase of our testing of our technology. We have started in 1978, and now in 2023, we are ready to go to the last phase that we can go everywhere to the world. Look here to our 3 flexible rails. see here the innovative rolling stock, how it works on our steel wheels. You're running on the rail, and when you're running, they create energy. On this motor wheel, create electricity. In every problem, in every situation, when there is not more energy, we can always transport you to the next station, and we can go to a lot of kilometers before our energy is going out. This is why what you see here, this is a unified, this is the first model that Joniski have created when he started in 2014 with the creation of this technology and testing in the Ecotechno Park, Ecotechno Center in Marina Gorka in Belarus. This is a unit truck for small cargo. We have a unique car with a speed of 150 kilometers per hour, transport 7,000 passengers per hour. And here we go to the single with a speed of 150 kilometers per hour, 1,500 passengers per hour. And this is the Unibad. You double rail, you go to 150 kilometers per hour, 28,000 people, and a high speed, 500 kilometers per hour to 50,000 passengers per hour. This is what we create in the world. This is what we bring to life everywhere in the world. And together, we make it cheaper. We make it 5 times at least cheaper. We make it faster. Materials and all the things at least 10 times less than other places in the world, 10 times less than the prices. And land acquisitions, we take 100 times less on land than every project in the world. This is here our ecological clean linear cities. What is coming? That we have clean linear cities, what we create for everyone in the world. Together, we make the world better. Together, we do it with Scarlet community and Joniski string technologies. And this is the only way. What I want to try to say to you, everyone, it is important to understand that we create a technology, that we create something what nobody have done, that we create something is set up by Joniski string technology. I go, let's see you something by if I type here Joniski, so you can find things, and I go learn you things how you can do this. Joniski string transport. If you do this, you go look and you see a lot of it. What you see in our, what you can find. All you can find a lot of about technology of Joniski. What you must do is go look to videos, look to systems, look to all the things what you can find. You find a lot of things about technology, but the most of the find it here in our official UST.inc, UST.inc. That is the first one. The other one is UST from the same. Then I give you the other one, UST engineer, Joniski.engineer. This is the other one. And we have also one, and then we have also your usecovery.com, usecovery.com. There you have a lot of information about technology of Joniski. If you go to then you see a lot about our engineer. You can find a lot about our engineer. And here on the official website, you can find a lot of information. I want to see you something about this man and about what he wants to hear everyone. This is, oh no, let's see this already. I won't see another one. I take a wrong video. Not the wrong video, but I did it already in the beginning. And I'll do something what is very important about Joniski when he talk. No, this is also not the video. But you see, there is so many videos. Anatoly Joniski. We have a lot of videos about Anatoly Joniski. You can find a lot of information about him. And for this reason, I can only say to you, please look to videos, look to information from this man, look to things what he creates. Like this. This was the video about
Хозяйство и энергетика.
One moment. Marco, let's see the translation in English. One moment that you can understand that we that you say, because the video is Russian, but I take automatic translation that you can in English what he said. So, my dear friends, look to this, to what Anatoly Yuninsky all create. And please keep your attention on this, because we are not a simple company. We create something for change the world.
Основу любой экономики составляет сельское хозяйство и энергетика. Что в этих отраслях предлагают современные эксперты? Генетически модифицированные продукты и искусственное мясо, которые опасны для здоровья человека, и переход на возобновляемые источники энергии, который возможен только в случае, если мировое население будет существенно сокращено.
Имеется ли альтернатива? Безусловно, она есть. Мы предлагаем перезагрузку хозяйственной системы через инновационно-биосферные технологии. Какие направления сюда входят?
Во-первых, это реликтовая солнечная биоэнергетика. Во-вторых, это логистика нового поколения. Существующий транспорт первого уровня заменит более эффективный, более экологичный и безопасный транспорт уровня. В-третьих, это создание поселений нового типа. Линейных городов на базе пешеходных кластеров, которые обеспечат своих жителей всем необходимым. Подробно разберем каждое из направлений. Биоэнергетика и гумус. Энергия, запасенная в бурых углях и горючих сланцах, это реликтовая солнечная энергия, полученная живыми организмами, которые проживали на планете более 100 миллионов лет назад. Горючие сланцы и бурые угли будут использованы не столько для получения электричества и тепла, сколько для получения биогумуса, основы плодородия любых почв.
То есть вокруг реликтовых солнечных биоэлектростанций принесение 2% гумуса даже в песок пустыни будет создана высокоплодородная почва, на которой можно посадить. Только представьте себе, что своеобразным отходом работы таких там виноград, яблоки и другая сельхозпродукция.
Биоэлектростанции можно объединить в единые комплексы с сельскохозяйственными производствами. Тогда избыток углекислого газа от их работы будет не только химически связан в биогумусе, но и в теплице или оранжерее, отчего их продуктивность возрастет в разы. Углерод будет переработан в пищевые углеводы, белки, растительные жиры, витамины и другое многообразное живое вещество. Менделеева.
Уже давно известно, что именно природная плодородная почва является тем ключевым звеном, назвать глобальной иммунной системой земной биосферы. От ее состояния зависит здоровье земных живых организмов без исключения, в том числе и человека.
Транспорт.
Look now to the transport,
Перегруженные города
Anatoly
с
Yuninsky.
постоянными автомобильными пробками на дорогах стали серьезной проблемой. Однако решение есть. Можно возвести рельсо-струнную трассу прямо над городской автомобильной или трамвайной дорогой. Рельсо-струнная эстакада требует минимального землеотвода под строительство. Она не нарушает рельеф местности, сохраняет почву, не препятствует движению грунтовых и поверхностных вод. Путевую структуру можно размещать рядом с домами. А благодаря фактору второго уровня, противосходной системе и автоматизированной системе управления полностью исключаются пробки и дорожно-транспортные происшествия. Электропотребление юнимобилей на стальных колесах в 5-7 раз ниже, чем у автомобильного транспорта и традиционных электромобилей на пневмошинах. Вдобавок, производство автомобильных шин и их утилизация – тоже вредные выбросы. В транспорте UST данная проблема решена. В нем используются только стальные колеса, более эффективные и долговечные, чем традиционные железнодорожные колесные пары. Транспорт UST может быть использован для разных задач. Например, для скоростного сообщения между мегаполисом и пригородом. Он может связать части города, разделенные, допустим, широкой рекой. Но особо заметна его эффективность на участках со сложным рельефом. Возведение трассы там с пролетами длиной километр и более обойдется на порядок дешевле, чем строительство железнодорожных и автомобильных эстакад. Практически нулевое воздействие транспорта UST на природу позволяет использовать его в районах с жесткими экологическими требованиями.
And this is why I said to you now you have seen a little bit about our technology and a little bit our what we go create. Later we go deeper on this, but now I give the floor to Dr. Sami, because I think he have a lot to share with you about how you can be a co-owner, how you can be a person who can create something in the business together with Skywell community. Please, I give now the floor to Dr. Sami. Sami, the floor is now to you.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Christian van der Velva. You have already contributed a lot to the development of unique catering transport technology since when you've joined our technology, and history will never forget you, sir. I really appreciate your effort all along all this thing that you've been able to do for unique catering transport technology. Guys, this Zoom meeting session is in English. This Zoom meeting session is in English. I don't want you to be in a hurry. You were invited by a friend, or you got the information by social media advert. Please, I beg you, spare us some minutes tonight. Today in Nigeria is Sunday night. Tomorrow is public holiday. I don't know if we're having public holiday in Ghana or in South Africa or in Senegal or in Cameroon. But please, guys, just give us a little minute and we will not waste your time at all. It is in English, and Engineer Anatoly Yuniski is a genius that started this technology in 1977, as it was told by Ambassador Christian van der Velva, trying to explain all the technological aspect of unique catering transport technology, the technology that was valued about $400 billion by external independent expert, May 20th, 2013. Now, I want you guys to understand something, and I want you to take it slow and easy with me. Dr. Sami is coming to this Zoom meeting presentation tonight. I will not end this meeting without disturbing your sleep. I love coming to Zoom meeting by disturbing human sleep. I disturb sleep a lot. If you come to my Zoom meeting, you may not be able to sleep tonight because you will just be sleeping on the pillow with calculator. So if you're coming now, right now, I am going to talk about the financial part of the reason why you need to invest right now in this multinational company valued over $400 billion by external independent expert, May 20, 2010. Please, if you don't have your friend here, call them right now. Call them on phone, invite them via chat, because I'm going to disturb everyone. We are 1:31 right now, but I'm going to disturb your sleep tonight and you will lose sleep completely. But it's not possible for you to come to this Zoom meeting session without coming with a calculator. I have my own calculator here with me already, and I want you to also have your calculator here with you already. Please, it's very, very important that you have your calculator with you. Now, I am going to start my slide presentation. I hope Chief Pastor Enewudo is also in the room here right now tonight. That guy happens to be the second top expert in Africa. I was very lucky to be number one, but that guy happened to be the second top expert in Africa. I'll give you in less than 1 minute, 30 seconds, and I'll be counting it. Chief Enewudo, if you are here, I'll give it to you in 30 seconds. Now, and I'll go straight from you, I'll go to the financial market. Over to you, Pastor Enewudo.
All I'm saying is that listen to the guru. The journey began with nothing. And here we are. We have a lot of story to tell. So tonight, I will not take a single minute from what he's telling you. Just listen to him. And don't try to understand everything. Just do what he said you should do. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Chief Enewudo. I am going to be allowing you not to go away, sir, because you're going to take part of the community, how we can expand the community for Uniski String Transport Technology, the old leaders in the world right now, and are joining hand with Engineer Uniski. After many hurdles, after many challenges, this guy is now, finishing this last stage 15 in flying colors, and we have signed an agreement with all the leaders in the world that we are going to finish this in the flying color. So if you are here in the room tonight, I'm just giving you a flare of what we have agreed with all the leaders worldwide, that we have agreed to finish this stage before the end of 2024. We are going to get the much needed value for Engineer Uniski to finish the stage. We know the incorporation has also informed us that they will start paying dividends 2025. Guys, please, if you are a co-host in the room, we have made a lot of co-hosts in the room. Please, this is the most important part of this Zoom meeting tonight. And I want you to come with your calculator. I want you to go and get a coffee or get a soft drink or get a water and sit tight with your husband or a wife, and let's do this together and with the family. If you're a co-host, please ensure that nobody disrupt this session, because this is the most crucial part of this session tonight, and I want to give it to you guys hot and spicy. I hope you're going to enjoy me before I end my session, and I'm sure definitely as well you are going to be wow before I end this session. So let me actually share my screen, and let's start the real deal for the night. All right, so I share my screen. Do likes. Ambassador Christian, can you see my screen very well? Or Chief Enewudo, can you see my screen very well? Or if you can see my screen, you can just
yes, we can.
your hand.
Yeah, we can see your screen very well.
Very well. Thank you, sir. Okay, I appreciate it. Now, so innovation meets opportunity. Last lot in co-ownership of a multinational company valued about $400 billion by Standard Independent Part, May 20th, 2013. What you see on my screen is not, it said mirage. It's actually the real thing that started in 1977. The pre-development stage started in 2014. I mean, this is still a startup company. Uniski String Transport Technology already valued over $400 billion by Standard Independent Expert, May 20th, 2013. But it is a startup company. But it's actually a big, a big chunk startup company that is rounding up the whole pre-development stage. There's no how you come to my session without coming with a calculator, because I'm going to take it
right in the group, please, that we have a lot of people today, 137 already. We do it very fine. And for this reason, we are create the biggest community in the world with SkyWorld community, and together in Africa, we can share a lot of things. Here we're waiting on Dr. Sami when he's
I'm back. I think that's actually happened to be the network. I hope I am audible right now. Am I audible right now, sir?
Yes, we see you. We see
okay,
you.
Okay, cool. Okay, sorry about that. Just part of the world, you have situation of network. Now, I said that I am actually going to take you to the market, and there's no how I will take you to the market without understanding the reason why we are here tonight. We are going to talk about the co-ownership opportunity of a multinational company valued about $400 billion by Standard Independent Expert, May 20th, 2013. I hope you can see my screen. This multinational company started the pre-development stage in 2014. I was opportune to join this multinational company in 2014, and the rest is actually the story. But there's no how. We'll be talking about this opportunity right now that was on the last stage, because innovation meets opportunity, and the last lot of co-ownership is what you see on my screen tonight. And of course, when you're making this action, you're not just doing it for yourself. You are making this action for yourself, for your wife, for your husband, for your children, and you're embracing the future. As I speak with you right now, I'm a father of 3. My 3 kids, they already have their certificates. I did not allow them to know this. I'm expecting that they're going to finish their university, and I just dish it to them, give them certificates of a co-ownership of a multinational company valued over $400 billion by Standard Independent Expert, May 20th, 2013. What am I talking about? I am talking about you looking at me tonight to co-own Uniski String Transport Technology, already valued over $400 billion by External Independent Expert, May 20th, 2013. So let's continue our slide. Let me just take you more. And let me just do a little bit introduction about myself, because it will not be justifiable without me talking about a little bit about myself, that I actually want to give you the financial part of this opportunity on the table tonight. Now, Dr. Sami is actually a founder and CEO and head of market ethics, Royalty Traders EduFintech platform. And that is actually an EduFintech platform whereby we show opportunity about this startup company or companies that pre-IPO stage. Please, co-host, I beg you, please. This is the most crucial part why we are here tonight. Co-host, please help me out so that we can actually have the best part of the Zoom meeting session tonight. Of course, Dr. Sami also is the founder and CEO of Credit2C, decentralized autonomous smart chain. He's a forex expert since 2007, a stock market expert since 2010, blockchain expert since 2015, first Black investor of this multinational company we are introducing to you tonight. I did that. I was opportune by the grace of God to join Engineer Uniski 2014, and currently I am ranked 4th top investor globally. So Dr. Sami is also a certified stock market analyst, a savvy crypto trader, mentor, coach, fund manager, crypto analyst, and of course, blockchain expert. So let's go more forward. Let's talk about examining the potentials of Uniski String Transport Technology. Uniski String Transport Technology, under the umbrella of engineer Anatoly Uniski, was invented in 1977. Ambassador Christian has shown you part of the technology. It's a suspended rail transport system, suspended above the ground, 5 meter, 10 meter, 50 meter above the ground. We do not, I repeat it, we do not need to actually destroy or recreate existing road structure. The little portion between the right lane and the left lane, that small portion in the middle, when you have the street light, is where we can build our pillar posts that will suspend our rail, that can move from Lagos to Abuja in 40 to 45 minutes, because we have a transport model that can do 40 to 50 minutes in 1 hour. I mean, 500 to 600 kilometers in 1 hour. We have a model that can run between 500 to 600 kilometers in 1 hour. That architecture idea, vision, mission, dream was actually created in 1977. And in 2014, the pre-development stage of that particular idea started with engineer Anatoly Uniski. So now, the information given to you tonight that you want to co-own what started in 1977 and it's closing this time around. It started in 1977. I'm talking about the architectural belief, ideology, drawing on the map, started in 1977. The main concept of the pre-development stage started in 2014. Hi, a Black man, your brother, like you, like me, same color, you know, I did that. I joined this multinational company in 2014. And then when I joined Engineer Anatoly Uniski, there was nothing to show for this technology, just the virgin land in Minsk, you know, all his idea was on paper. I mean, he only have the architectural drawing of his own idea on paper. And those drawing right now, I'm flying in Belarus Those drawing right now is flying in Sharjah, United Arab Emirates. Those drawing right now, as I speak to you right now, they have pre-orders that this technology should be built around the world. So this innovation is just similar to the class of Amazon, to the class of Google, to the class of Tesla. We're talking in terms of market capitalization. Unique transport technology at the pre-development stage. I want you to have a pen and paper, and I want you to quote me. If I'm putting my statistics on this tonight, want to quote me. I like being challenged, please. You need to get a pen, you need to get a paper, and you need to get a calculator. That's the only way you can enjoy my session. So I want you to challenge me. If I'm giving a statistics, please, cause I want decorum here, please, cause decorum is what we need right now. We don't need any distraction. We appreciate if you can do that for us. Thank you so much. So get a pen, get a paper, and get a calculator. I am saying engineer Anatoly Yuniski technology is already valued $400 billion by external independent expert May 20th, 2013. The valuation of this technology at the pre-development stage is bigger than Google, it's bigger than Amazon, and of course, it's also bigger than Tesla. If you want to quote me, put it down. I just mentioned it right now. The valuation at the pre-development stage of UST is $400 billion. Please go and check the valuation of Google at the pre-development stage. Check the valuation of Amazon at their pre-development stage, and check the valuation of Tesla at their pre-development stage. It is all competition. I am not trying to derail any company down. I'm just saying this is competition and this is just pure market. So I go to the next slide, and what you see on my screen. The first one is innovative technology. I've explained to you that actually this is an innovative technology. It is suspended above the ground level, 5 meter, 10 meter, 50 meter above the ground level. It is a vision that is going to take over 50% of the world transport system. What we are selling to you tonight is transport technology in its own conglomerate. And it's actually not just traditional transport system. It's a suspended, elevated string transport technology already valued over $400 billion by external independent experts May 20th, 2013. So this is actually my first slide about the potential of this investment nature. I go to the next slide, and we're talking about the market potentials as well. Now, the market potentials, when you want to do investment at all, please, please, we appreciate, being it pre-seed, being it seed round or series round, you need to understand what we mean by valuation. You need to understand the valuation of that technology. You need to understand the industry that technology finds itself. And you need to also understand the perspective and the future market capitalization that technology will be talking about. Now, the industry we find ourselves in this technology is actually transport industry. And the transport industry, there's an approximation that about 5.7 trillion will be in 2020, we are even in 2023. In 2020, that the market cap, please goes, I see a little bit distraction, please, I will appreciate if you can help me to control that. In 2020, it was a vision that transport industry will cap $5.7 trillion. Please, can you put this guy to waiting room? I really appreciate I'm on my knee, please. I beg you, please. Thank you. $5.7 trillion in 2020 is the market capitalization of what the transport industry is looking at. Now, we're already in 2023. Do we know what the value will be today? $5.7 trillion. That is huge for one industry. And that's the industry you have already invested into or you are about to invest into. Let me go to my next slide as well. Talking about the pre-development, completion, and potential growth of unique string transport technology. UST is in its final stage of pre-development. Started the pre-development in 2014. I was opportune to join them in 2014. We have done stage 1, we have done stage 2, we have done stage 3, we have done stage 4, I have done stage 5 with them, I have done stage 6 with them, I have done 7 with them, I have done 8 with them, I have done 9 with them, I have done 10 with them. At 11th stage, something happened. I was with engineer Anatoly Yuniski in the United Arab Emirates when a huge conglomerate of that particular region acquire stage 11, and we jump from 10 to 12. Unfortunately, stage 11 was not open to anyone. So we only jumped from 10 to 12. So right now we're on the 15.1 stage. I told you guys that it was divided into 15 category of stages that started in 2014. Right now, we are on the last stage of pre-development stage of this multinational company valued over $400 billion. I am talking about a transport system still on the pre-development stage. They are not yet hitting the market. They are not on NASDAQ. They are not on New York, and they are not on London stock market. But the stage, the opportunity you have right now is that they are on their pre-development stage, but they are on their tail end of pre-development stage. So imagine Apple was at the tail end before they go to IPO, and someone told you about Apple. Maybe you wouldn't take it serious, you know? Maybe someone told you about Google when they are at their tail end before they go to public listing on NASDAQ. You might not also take that serious. Tesla, also, I am going to give you guys the statistics tonight. You're going to see my screen. Tesla as well. Maybe someone told you when Tesla is about to end the pre-development stage and they are going to NASDAQ, New York, and the London stock market. You might not also take that serious. But I tell you guys, I'm going to disturb your sleep tonight. If you don't take this serious, I don't see any other thing you're going to take serious. So let's go to the next slide. And what you see on my screen is actually what we are talking about. We are talking about discussion on the importance of last stage completion in startup. So all these companies you see on my screen, Apple, Google, Amazon, and Tesla, they all go through the pre-development stage. There's no multinational company that did not go through the pre-development stage.
It's like your screen is not moving.
Is it moving now? Is it moving now?
It's like your screen is not moving.
Is it moving now?
We only see your mouse moving. We only see your mouse moving. Okay, yes, it's moving.
Is my screen okay now?
Yes, it's moving now. It's moving now.
It is. Is it clear? Is my screen, or is it visible?
It's
Right?
visible now.
Yes.
It's moving. It's
Okay.
moving now. It's moving now.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. So all these multinational companies you see on my screen, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Tesla, Meta, the owner of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, ExxonMobil, all of them went through the pre-development stage. There's no company you see on my screen without going through the pre-development stage. Now, what we are sharing with you tonight is that all these giants of this multinational company or public company you see right now, they also went through what Unique Stream Transport Technology is going through right now. Now, Apple Incorporation, the initial public offering of Apple, I am going to show you, it was just 10 cents. I'm going to show it to you. Amazon was 20 cents. I'm going to show it to you as well. In 2004, Google conducted their initial public offer, and the valuation was 27 billion. What is the valuation of Google now? I'm going to show it to you. Wow. Thank you, host. Tesla as well, same like that. Now, so this multinational company you see on my screen, imagine someone is telling you that they are about to eat the public market. They are about to be listed on a NASDAQ stock exchange. They are about to be listed on New York Stock Exchange. They are about to be listed on the London Stock Exchange. This is the same opportunity you're having tonight. The same thing happened. All these four multinational companies, their pre-development stage valuation, I'm talking about their pre-seed valuation, is not up to Unique Stream Transport Technology. Quote me, write it down, and let's do some rebate on that. So I go to my next screen and I'm going to show you. For example, and that's what you see on my screen, for example, now. We're talking about Apple. Apple early investors have reaped the company tremendous growth reward. Apple market cap has skyrocketed over years, surpassing $2.846 trillion by 2023. I mean, I'm talking about presently. The market capitalization for Apple is $2.846 trillion. It's not million, $1 trillion, demonstrating phenomenal market appreciation. Now, the last private share, the last private share price, Slight in 1980 for Apple was just 10 cents. I'm talking about a technology right now that is valuing $180 for 1 unit. The pre-development stage, those that were able to opportune to actually get Apple at was getting it at 10 cents in 1980. 10 cents when they splitted their share. They got the values. Go and quote me. You can do the screenshot of my screen and quote me anytime at any day. The value in 1980 for Apple was 10 cents. And today value, 2023, is trading at 180.96. Imagine a $1,000 investment in 1980 is now 1,809,600. And an investment growth about 180,960%. So that is the opportunity, how huge the private and public market can be. We have two types of market in the world. We have the private market and we have the public market. There's enormous opportunity in the private market. If I'm going to put it at a ratio, I'll put it at a ratio of 7 to 3. Opportunity in the private market, 7. In the public market, 3. So that is the information you're getting right now. You could not get information about Apple, and you could not get information about the next slide I'm going to share with you, which is actually also Google. You could not get information about Google, but Dr. Sami, Ambassador Christian van der Weber, and Pastor Enewudo is giving the information tonight that, look, this will not continue forever. The slim opportunity of USD will not continue forever. Google, in the late 90s, their pre-IPO was 30 cents. In the late 90s, pre-IPO was 30 cents. And the valuation then for Google was between $23 billion and $27 billion in late 90s. You know, their pre-IPO value was 30 cents, and it was trading, their valuation was between $23 billion and $27 billion. Today, the market capitalization for Google is $1.556 trillion. Today, that 30 cents, as I speak with you right now, is now trading 122.87. Now, investment of $1,000 in the late 90s is now 409,566 today. Investment of $1,000 in the late 90s is now 409,566. Imagine about 40,956 percentage yield. That is the imagination. And do you know one good thing about it is that this is actually a wealth, generational wealth. Maybe the papa that bought this investment will not be available. It can be transferable to the children, to the next generation, to the next generation. Generation upon generation, we keep transferring this asset value. This is the same opportunity you have with Unique Catering Transport Technology. Let's talk about Amazon as well. I'm comparing this multinational company with Unique Catering Transport Technology, and I'm telling you that you have to go on with your calculator, because very soon I'm going to actually take you to a test where we're going to be using our calculator. Amazon, actually in 1994, it was trading at 20 cents. I'm talking about their private listing, private share, because if companies want to go on public market, I'm talking about initial public offer. There's what we call pre-offer, pre-IPO, pre-initial public offer. The pre-initial public offer is not for public. The pre-initial public offer is for friends, associates, it's for staff of the company, like that. You know, it's not publicly known. So the few people that got the information at that time, they're already now wealthy, and they are millionaires and they are billionaires. Amazon was trading at 20 cents in 1994. Today, Amazon is trading 123.43. Let me take you to the market and let's see truly if that is right or wrong. Amazon, let's go to Amazon. Let's open Amazon, for example. Amazon, as you see on my screen, 123.43. This is the current live market value of Amazon. And let me put my mouse to all time. If you see all time, 101,176.73% market yield. Now, let me go to graph, and let's go to the direct graph, and let's see what Amazon has done. So if you see actually my graph here, if I put my mouse here, you can see what the price you see down is $0.36. You can see the mouse. This was when Amazon actually first entered the market. It was the first day it was listed. Amazon was listed around 1997. You can see May 1st, 1997. You can see my mouse, and that price was less than $1 at that particular time for Amazon. You can quote me and you can go and do your own arithmetic as well. Pause, please. We need decorum in the room. We appreciate you can do that. We need decorum, or you can put that guy in the waiting room so that it will not distract us. I appreciate that. So Amazon, as I speak with you right now, the value of Amazon at this moment is actually trading 123.43, and market capitalization is already $1.203 trillion. That is the market cap for Amazon as I speak with you right now. If you don't get informed, you get deformed. Now, let's go more forward and see what we can do next. Tesla is very close to us. Tesla say they want to have a greener environment. Tesla want to have a autonomous vehicle that will not use a diesel, that will not use petrol or use gasoline. Now, Tesla actually presumes it's going to be using electric. Even with Tesla, it's coming to compete with Toyota, with Mercedes and the class of those in the automobile world. So because Tesla have a uniqueness of its own product, it was embraced by world investors. And today, Tesla, as I speak with you right now, the market capitalization is $774.627 billion. The Tesla price, this moment, as I speak with you right now, is trading at 244.40. And Tesla private share value was $3.4. That's what actually the share value in 2009. In 2009, Tesla privately was traded for $3.40 per share in 2009. Now, imagine you invested $1,000 in 2009. That's $1,000 investment today. My brother, my sister, it is now $71,882. $1,000, just close, just 2009 of yesterday. 2009 of yesterday. I'm not talking about 90s. I'm talking about the 20s. 2009 Tesla 1,000 investment today values 71,882. These are the opportunity you can never get anymore, whether we like it or not. How many years we are going to spend on mother heads? How many years? But the little information you are having tonight, the angel are your witness, because Sammy is doing presentation for you tonight. Ambassador Christian is doing presentation for you tonight. Pastor Eneudo is doing presentation for you tonight. Angel are your witness. If you do not actually take this important opportunity and you pass over it again, if you pass over this opportunity tonight again, you do not need to break the bank to do this, guys. We have Unique Skills in Transport Technology. That guy is genius. That guy loves human a lot. He's not a selfish inventor. He wants everyone to be co-owner of his multinational company, and he's even allow the man on the street of Johannesburg, the man on the street of Accra, Ghana, the man on the street of Lagos, and the man on the street of Port Harcourt to co-own the intellectual property rights, because you are not buying shares now. Guys, you are not buying shares now. What you are acquiring at this moment, you are acquiring co-ownership of a multinational company valued about $400 billion by external independent expert, May 20, 2013. That's what you are acquiring. You are not acquiring shares right now. So look at all these companies I've shown you. Okay, let's go back. I started with Apple. I started with Google. I also start with Amazon. Now I'm ending with Tesla. All these opportunities, you cannot get them anymore. The only way you can trade this opportunity is to go to NASDAQ, go to the London stock market or the New York stock market to buy them. But if you are now buying, you are buying shares. Either you are buying preferred stock. You are not even buying common stock. Common stock are those stocks that have a lot of privileges at the pre-development stage. Now, the one you're actually acquiring right now is not even shares. You are acquiring a co-ownership of a multinational company. It means anything UST is doing around the world, you will be getting dividend every quarter forever. If you grow, you are no more, your generation yet unborn will pass it over to one generation, to another generation, to another generation, to another generation. The question you ask me, or I'll ask you tonight, is that, are you ready to sign up? Signing up is free. You don't need to break the bank. You only need your identity, your document to sign up. You can sign up a free account, and you can do what we call installment investment. I will not call it investment, installment inputs to be a co-owner of this multinational company. Now, all these you see on my screen are no more. They are now on the public trading market. So let's forget about them, because these are lost opportunity. You can't get them anymore. I don't want us to be biting finger anymore. Now, let's go to the reality of the little opportunity, a slim opportunity available right now for us. And we're talking about unique transport technology. It's actually this opportunity right now, only available. The only available opportunity right now is this slim opportunity right now. I showed you just right now. I say Apple has gone. You can't get it ever anymore, whether we like it or not. You can trade Apple, but you can't get the co-ownership anymore. You can trade Google, but you can't get the co-ownership anymore. As I speak with you right now, you can also trade Amazon. You can't get the co-ownership whether you like it or not. If you like, buy 1 million units of Amazon, you're going to buy at the face value of Amazon, 123.43. That's the value you're going to buy it right now. There are some guys that bought at cents when Amazon was at the pre-development stage of Amazon. Now, all these are lost opportunity. We can't get them. We can't bring yesterday to today, but we can make today be better for tomorrow. Now, Tesla as well, you cannot get it anymore. There's no how you can get Tesla as well anymore. But the only slim opportunity looking at you, glaring at you on the screen tonight, is actually unique transport technology. $1,000 input tonight. $1,000 input. We give you 24,000 units of the co-ownership. $1,000 only. 24,000 units of the co-ownership of a multinational company valued about $400 billion by external independent expert, May 20th, 2013. The nominal value, as agreed by the company, is $1 per share. I mean, this company said they have agreed that when they want to go to IPO, 1 unit will value $1. How sweet can that be? How sweet can that be? I mean, you're investing $1,000 today and you're getting 24,000 units. And the company is giving you a guarantee that when we are listing on the IPO, the one nominal value will be $1. Oh, this company you see on my screen, all of them have the agreement as well. Apple got the agreement that if we want to list, this is what we are going to list at. They agree before they list on the public market. Google also agreed what they are going to list at. Amazon also agreed what they're going to list at. Tesla also agreed what they will list at. Now, the only slim opportunity, those ones you can't get them anymore, but this one you can get it. The only slim opportunity is UST, and they have agreed and saying that 1 share will value $1. And I'm not saying tonight that $1,000 we give you 24,000 units co-ownership. Co-host, please help me. I will appreciate that. Thank you. Please help me, co-host. Please help me. I will appreciate that. $1,000, we give you 24,000 units of co-ownership of this multinational company valued $400 billion. And the company is saying the nominal value at par, the meaning of nominal value at par is that nominal value when we want to file our listing on NASDAQ, on New York, on London stock market is $1. It means if you have 24,000 units today, you are guaranteed of $24,000 at IPO. Now, dividend payout will start 2025. The company has agreed that the dividend payout will start in 2025. Guys, let me tell you one thing. I joined them in 2014. Engineer Anatoly Yuniski told everyone then in 2014 that we are going to go to the stock market in 2020. But you know what happened in 2019? The rest is history. COVID. And COVID disrupted a lot of things for us in 2019, and we have to extend it today, as you see. If not for COVID, some of you will not get this opportunity. Thank God for COVID. You need to actually be thanking COVID for allowing you to have this opportunity at this particular moment. COVID has also extended this opportunity and this offer for other people to actually join the co-ownership at this slim last stage. But the bad news I have for you, I have good news for you. I also have the bad news for you. The good news I have for you is that the risk has already been taken care of. That's the good news. I joined them in 2014. It was like, it's going to be 50 years before they'll start paying dividends. But the company has officially said they'll start paying dividend 2025. Now, the bad news I have for you is that there's no more time. That's the bad news I have for you. There's no more time, and there's a possibility that what happened in 2018 at the Future City Show in the United Arab Emirates, that a particular conglomerate acquires stage 11. We jump from 10 to 12. What happened then might happen again. History might repeat itself. That is the bad news I have for you. So if someone have invited you to this Zoom meeting tonight, you need to go and you need to pray for that person. You need to worship that guy, because that guy is more or less a brother to you, more or less a sister to you. So you need to take action immediately. Your account setup is free. You do not need to pay money to set up your account. You get your account set up, you get your account verified, you need to do KYC, because this is a conglomerate, it's a global conglomerate, and that is the reason why everyone must go through Know Your Customer. So you need to do a KYC. So when you do your KYC, you will now also have the opportunity to have your particular package. You can spread it, you understand? It can be on installment, you can pay outrightly, or you can pay by installment. You do not need to bring the bank to actually invest to be co-owner of this multinational company valued over $400 billion by Standard Independent Expert, May 20, 2013. I say I'm going to disturb your sleep. So this is how I want to disturb your sleep right now. So let's start the calculation right now. If you're a Nigerian, because also I'm in Nigeria, I'm in Lagos, Nigeria, I don't want to work with my own, I want to work with my own Naira. So what I'm going to do for you right now is that I'll be doing calculation, I'll be converting to Nigerian Naira. I'll be actually doing a conversion by 750. I'll be doing conversion by 750. So let's quickly do some arithmetic and let's see how far we can go with this. So now let me take my pen right now. I'm taking my pen and you see my screen. I was saying something the other time, $1,000 will give you 24,000 units of this multinational company. If you do installment, 5 installments, you pay $200 every month for 5 months. You're going to have 23,000. But if your first installment is double, as you see on my screen, you are going to have 1,000 bonus of co-ownership more. You can see on my screen, $1,000, you can pay $200 every month for 5 months. But if you pay double the first time, you are going to have 24,000 units. Now, let's work with 24,000 units. I'm going to convert it to my Nigerian currency at IPO. So I am investing $1,000 and the company is giving 24,000 units ownership. Let's go and work with a little bit calculator. 24,000 is what I'm going to have. 24,000 is what you see on my screen. 000 multiply by $1. The company is saying at IPO is actually $24,000. I hope you are already there with your calculator, because I'm here as well with my calculator. $24,000 at that's nominal value. That's what this company is saying at nominal value. Now, let me now put this to my local currency. Guys, let's put this to Naira, not in dollars anymore. By 750, what are you going to have? By 750, 24,000, what are you having there? I will do this and I will leave the rest for you guys. 24,000 multiplied by 750. Please, you can put your answer in the chat box there. Let me see your answer in the chat box. Or if you're in Ghana, convert it to your own currency as well. If you're in South Africa, convert it to your currency as well. Senegal, convert it to your currency. Cameroon, convert it to your currency. 24,000. If I actually partake with $1,000 right now, I'm going to get 24,000 units, and the nominal value is $1 per share. So what is going to be my value? For example, for me in Nigeria, converting it at 750, what's going to be my value? Okay, I am not getting something right there. Okay, I see somebody putting something there, 18 million. Yes, it's correct. It's 18 million. Yeah, 18 million. That's going to be the value. That's going to be the value. 18 million is coming up You guys are putting it there. 80 million is actually going to be the value at 750 exchange rate. Yes. Now, imagine right now, what you need to actually partake with is just 750,000. That's what's going to give you the 24,000 units. It means you're actually involving yourself with this multinational company with 750,000 Nigerian naira right now. And it's a sure bet, not even a bet. This is a lifetime guarantee that you are going to have what we are going to have $18 million, 18 million Nigerian naira when this company actually is on the IPO. Okay, engineer Pastor Enewudo and Ambassador Christian, I hope you are actually, am I still audible? Am I still audible, please? Hello? Ambassador Christian, am I still audible?
We can hear you, but it's breaking.
Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Okay, so that's actually what we have right now. That's actually what we have, and that's the opportunity available right now. And you can see on my screen, I said $1,000 will give you 24,000 units co-ownership, and the opportunity is still available right now. You can do it by installment or you can do outrightly. This is the information we have for you tonight. We hope to be doing this more because we want to round up the pre-development stage, stage 15. We want to round it up immediately. And guys, you do not need to wait anymore. Go to who invited you tonight for this Zoom meeting session. Let them help you to set up your account, get your account verified, get it approved, and you can start with the installment package. Remember, I told you we're on the last stage of a pre-development stage of a multinational company started since 1977. The pre-development stage started in 2014. Right now, we are at the tail end of this particular opportunity. Remember as well, I have shown you all this multinational company. These offers are not available anymore. Apple is not available anymore. Google is not available anymore. Amazon is no more available. Tesla is no more available. And all of them went through their pre-development stage. And you can see the value of their pre-sale was 10 cents. Google was 30 cents. Amazon was 20 cents. Tesla was $3.4. And the only one available right now is just 4 cents. 4 cents is the value of USD. 4 cents is what you can invest right now. One co-ownership value 4 cents right now. Convert it to Nigerian naira, and that's what you can have. Convert it to Ghana cedis, that's you're going to have, or convert it to any other currency you have in the world. That is what you are going to have. Guys, I've told you what you see on my screen. They are not available anymore. Apple is no more available as you see on my screen. The price right now, as I speak with you right now, Apple is trading at a particular value you see on my screen, $180.96. That is what Apple is trading. If I put my mouse there right now, 140,891.68% yield. That's what Apple has done. Information is power. If you don't get informed, you get the form. Let's go to the next one. Microsoft as well is not available. You can't get Microsoft at the pre-development stage. Microsoft is trading 326.79. As I speak with you right now, all-time growth is 336,024, and that's what you see on my screen. That is the all-time growth of Microsoft. Let's go to another one called Google. Google, you use Google often. The more you use Google, the more you are putting money in the pocket of the co-owners or the shareholders of Google. Google today is trading 122.87. And all-time height is 333.81, and that's what you see on my screen. Let's also go to Tesla, because we also talk about Tesla tonight. Tesla at this moment, what is Tesla trading at? Tesla is trading at it's coming up. Tesla is trading at about $100 and something, if I'm not mistaken. That is coming up. We're going to see it in a jiffy. Oh, 244.40. That's what Tesla is trading at. An all-time growth for Tesla is 19,194.76. That is what Tesla is trading at. Guys, all these are lost opportunities. You can't get them anymore. The only one you can still get It's unique string transport technology that costs you nothing. The only thing you need to do is to set up your account, go back to who invited you to the Zoom meeting tonight. Go back, chat with them tonight. I know I already disturbed your sleep, but please go back to them, chat with them, and let them help you to set up your account, get it verified, and you can start picking your instrumental package. Guys, I also let you understand that whatever you do right now, you can do it for kids. We have package for kids. We have package for students. We have package for everyone. You can actually acquire shares for your children even before they actually graduate from your university, just the way I did as well. You just have to handle the certificate of co-ownership to them when they finish they graduate from the university. So you have package for everyone, and you do not need to break bank to do that. You can pay in installments, and you can be comfortable, and you can be sure that your generation yet unborn, we pass over this opportunity to generation to come and to come. Guys, thank you so much. And I believe you do not need to waste time anymore. Thank you for your attention. Innovation meets opportunity. The last spot or the last slot in co-ownership is tonight, not yesterday. I mean tonight, and it may not be tomorrow. You can create a free account, and you need to go back to who invites to this Zoom meeting session, and they can help you to set up your account. Now, I'm going to give you back to Pastor Enewudo. He's going to talk about our community and those offices you can get support, how you can set up your account, how you can get it verified, and those people you can be able to talk to help you set up your account at this particular time. I know, guys, you don't want me to go, but Sammy does need to go. Dr. Sammy needs to go. I have given it to you hot, spicy, and fresh. I know you enjoyed me, and of course, I've enjoyed you guys as well. We stayed about 145 all time. It was still 145. It was wow. 145. It was wow, and we never blinked. This is actually astonishing. I know you guys who can do it together. We can close this state together. I am not waiting for 2025. I am going to help Engineer Uniski to close it in 2023 and 2024, because we know dividend payout will start in 2025. Thank you, guys. It's a pleasure for having me, and I want to do it some other time. Take it away from me, Pastor Enewudo. It's a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Dr. Honorable Sammy, for doing a great job. And thank you for your fine, beautiful design slides that's very captivated. And thank you for everything.
Thank you.
We want to sincerely thank our community for having you today. Over 144 just speaking right now. It has been a great family. The Skyward community is a great community, and we are here to stay. When we began this community, we told our friends and folks that yes, that this community would outlive a lot of people who thought that it was a joke. But you can see that we have outlived and have done that. And so once again, as we close this meeting tonight, those of you who are here on the call, and you just have just a handful of the Uniski allotment shares, I think it will be quite painful when it comes to the time of dividend. We're not just speaking about those who have gotten already. We want to make sure that every one of us will be able to have and double the value, the volume of what you have. Because it's like giving you a tank of water, and you bring a bucket to come and fetch the water out. What would that be to you? So while we analyzing the dividend, you need to also check and find out what you have already. If the first dividend by 2025 is being shared, and what is given out is just 1 cent, how much would that be to your family? What change would that bring to your family? That is why we are encouraging our team. Yes, we are going to take some question and answering there. And so you need to see. So you need to do effort. And one of the way of getting this money is by being active within the community. How do you do that? Mr. Pastor, whatever you call, I came to Skyward community with $50. And as I speak with us now, I think my family, one of our family accounts has over 6 million of these allotment shares. And so by calculation, if by 2025 and Uniski is just giving out, no matter how small as 0.01, okay, that's just 1 cent. Multiply that by 6 million, that is around $60,000. That is money that can come to a family, and that can be in a quarter and can be with the second quarter or thereabout. But what we are saying is that this project has already become self-sufficient. And let me announce to you this, that it's granting our heart that there are other business portfolios that Uniski is developing that many of us don't have an idea. And so this company is already quite self-sufficient. And that's why we must do everything. And so I would take the few minutes now to take some question. And so if you have any question, maybe we're going to have one of the moderator, if you raise up your hand, and we could take your question. And so one of the moderator, okay, does one get commissions, have commission on what? Let's take the question from the chat room right now. Let me just run through the chat room and see the question that we have there.
Emmanuel, okay. Have a question.
Okay, Ambassador Christian is doing a great job there with the answer to the question. And so if you have any other question you want to unmute your mic and ask the question, Ambassador Christian will unmute you, and then you ask the question.
Yeah,
so if you have a question, please, can you raise up your hand?
Raise your hand. Okay, Emmanuel, he have a question. Please, Emmanuel, open your speaker. Yes.
Hello, good evening, everyone. From here, Nigeria. Can you hear my voice?
We hear you.
Yes, we can hear you correctly.
Mr. Sami, Dr. Sami, you are well done. Thank you for the good job, for the wonderful presentation. In fact, I think it was about 3 days ago, either 3 days ago or 4 days, I heard about this about this very wonderful project. So, and since then, I've been trying to follow up to know how it works. And by God's grace, I'm able to attend this meeting today. Today is my first time to attend this meeting. In fact, this project, I'm a kind of person that whenever I see an opportunity like this, I don't want it to to skip me. Are you getting me? So, but my major concern now is that, you know, we here in Nigeria, financially, God is helping us. But what I want to ask now is that because there is no more time, according to what Dr. Sami said. Now, please, can somebody join this wonderful project with like $50? I want to know, please.
Thank you very much. From what you are saying now, I can agree with us that you are coming late. Now, you can join the project with $50.
Okay.
And you can also buy allotment with $50 because the project is designed for the people, with the people, by the people. Okay. But the point is this, it will make no sense to you. You will hate yourself when it comes, when this window closes up, that you could not gather more. So why you are going to do that? We have a window of a business opportunity that you can serve as an agent to the company or a broker, private broker. That means get down the list, what you have gathered today. Imagine that you are hearing this today, and we had this over 7 years ago. But you are here today, and there are people within your circle of influence that does not hear this already. So you get to them, tell them what you are doing, and invite them also to the meeting like this, and we are going to skip out the link. And then after the meeting, they are going to see our project. We can also hold a private meeting with you, with your team, and then they can make an investment. Guess what? You are going to earn remuneration of 15%.
Okay.
But this is not compulsory for everyone.
Yeah.
Before you can do such, after you have signed up, you must have an agreement with the company that you want to be an agent, you want to be a broker, and then the company will give you a link, and you can use that link to bring your friends to the meeting. So what is sign up? So you can use what we call the OPM, other people money, to buy more of the shares because you are late. Thank you.
Okay. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Okay. I think I'll start my upline, the person who introduced this business to me.
Okay. Very good. Now, we go now to Mr. Jonathan. Please, Mr. Jonathan, open your speaker.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Ambassador Chris. Thank you very much for this tonight presentation. And actually, my question is on the time he was presenting. He made mention that $1,000 for 24 of share. Now, assuming as an investor, now, I don't know how do I know or how are they going to calculate our dividend? I really want to know. Let's say someone just buy that 25,000 units. How is the dividend going to be calculated? So I just wanted to know because I just need an insight about that. Thank you very much.
First, thank you very much. First and foremost, you are holding nothing in your hand. You are taking a risk. You are holding nothing in your hand. You want to take the risk. At this point, you are taking the risk is almost 99% free. But the point about dividend, we don't know the dividend. The dividend is this: every company declares their profit, and so when you are just amongst millions of people around the world who are part of this project. And so the company will declare, like any other company, that this is what the dividend they're sharing. But understand, there are two types of dividend. The first dividend for Class A shareholders or allotment shareholders, which are the primary owners of the company. And then we also have the other common shares. And so all you need to do is that how many of these allotment shares, because your dividend is not coming from the company built in Nigeria, the company built in Sharjah. Everywhere in the world, all you are interested is the balance sheet of the company at the end of the profit declaring year. And so whatever the company declare out is what you are going to receive. But it's going to be multiplied by the number of the allotment shares that you are holding. So you are just asking a question of how many, if I buy this yam and plant, how would the harvest look like? That is like you are trying to make God to be very, just laugh at you. What we are doing is that we buy the yam, we plant the yam, and we go and have the harvest. And when the land is fertile, it's promising that the yam will also yield better. So we have a promising project. As I speak with you now, Uniski has project on his table that he cannot finish for the next 10 years. I mean, project that is to be executed. In next 10 years, he cannot even finish. So I think the question you are asking is a good question, but it's immaterial at this time because we are not hyping project. So we cannot tell you, oh, it's going to be $1 per dividend. We are not hyping. No. We are only asking you that you have a chance right now to be part of this project. That's the much answer I can give to you. Thank you.
The only thing that I can bring extra on this is, if you ask how much is this, we cannot say how much it is, but we can say that Uniski String Technologies give 20% of the profits later from the company to the holders. But at the moment, we don't know how much is the profit, but this 20% what we go give out. How much it is, we don't know. This is in the future when we pay out the first investment. What you, Dr. Sami explained, And like also on this moment, our engineer, Pastor, and you auto explain it is not yet a share on this moment, it is not a portion, it is a portion before we go to the market in the future. So we give now the next question to Mr.
Sorry, what Ambassador Christian just said is that by law, Uniski String Transport have said by law that 20% of the profit after expense is dedicated for the payment of the dividend. So we don't know what will be the value of that 20%.
Okay. Please open.
We have only 2 questions more.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, everybody.
Mr. Tonason, okay.
Good evening, everybody. Ambassador, I greet you very
Thank you,
much.
we hear you.
Sammy, thank you very much. Inedo, and
Thank
everybody.
you. Thank you.
Greet you all.
Thank you.
Yeah, you are doing a wonderful job. Actually, my statement is like a kind of I want to make a comment, not actually a direct question, because it was last Zoom meeting that we had. You made mention about landing. Actually, I have been in this. I have been with this company since 2020, but I don't even know about that landing. I don't even know that such tool is that back office until last Zoom meeting that you made mention of it. So I had to go and research. I had to go at it, and then I was able to find it out. Since I started making use of the results. But please, I don't know how you will communicate it to the company. I think landing, they will need, as I heard you made reference to it, they will need to modify it, how to use it in our own unique way. Because, you know, for example, in Nigeria, most of the people don't such packages like that. You know, when to communicate, they will need to have some kind of private meetings for them to be able to be convinced before they will now make a decision to sign up. So the company will need to create the site for us so that we can be able to maybe make some kind of modification, like putting our numbers there so that if the client or if the prospect need to reach out to somebody who could be able to reach out to us directly, then the moment the client or the prospect signs in, then he can now be able to communicate with the company, because then he will be able to have access to the company directly. But the landing, when you look at it, sometimes there is a way you can open it. When you now try to open it again, the referral link that is supposed to be there to make the person to get his reward, his elimination, will not now pop up again, will not be included on the second opening. So all these things, I think the company need to see a way to handle it. Then on the other hand, again, people like us, let me
take your first question first.
Let me bring the second one so that you take the two together, sir.
Oh yeah.
So we will need something like a slide for those of us that are like partners and the IMA. For example, you know, a physical meeting would have been necessary for training, so that, like what Ambassador used to say, so that everybody will be saying the same thing, so that there won't be any misrepresentation of the company. So I would like a kind of if there will be a slide, you know, kind of a PowerPoint or something like that, something like this, this kind of thing that I'm living in, so that everything is same, so that everybody will be given a. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That you are in is why and about you have all those slides at your back of it, but just that you are still, you just not discover them. But let me say this also, that if you are a business person, this is an international site that belongs to the whole world. So all you need to do is that you can develop your landing page by yourself. And there are so many templates out there because it's business. Yeah. I think this would help all of us here today to appreciate what Honorable Sam have just put out. The slide that he has just shown out is the product of himself. That would help you to appreciate what he has done this night. It's not the company's life, it's the design of what he has put. He has structured the best information, both combined with his own expertise and combined with the company products, and deliver to us and encapsulate it. So that will help us to appreciate and give him a thumb up for the work he has done this night. So you also, we have been, the back office, we have been doing this over the years. It's just that some of you are coming for the first time now. We need to still do them again. We have been doing it. So maybe the next meeting we are going to have, perhaps this time next week, we are going to walk through the back office again so that you can know everything at the back office. Every information are there at your disposal. So that's what. So we also like to take your suggestion also to discuss with the company and see how that can be useful. Every suggestion is very important. So we like to pass that on, but all the same, understand that this is an international business and everything is streamlined. So you can take this information you have, you understand the cycle of your inference, encapsulate them, develop them. As you see, what Sam has just done now, Honorable Sam has just done now, you can also try to do things by yourself. And you can also be, somebody been saying that he built a website. So look at the chat room, somebody say build a website. So you can, like now, I want to even design a landing page for my team as well. So I'm going to look at that person who say build a website. You can also contact him and can also help him to build a landing page for you and promote your business. When the cocoa come, it will come to your pocket. So I think that's what you should do. Thank you very much, please.
Thank you very much.
And I want coming in back in the thing what you say as Ambassador Christian, they're coming soon official presentations directly from the company that you can use and that you can share. And we are busy to set up it, that you share all the same in the future and that we always share the correct information. Because I know Dr. Sami and Mr. Ene Udo share correct information, but the problem is that other people create something by themselves and create wrong information. Please, before you do this, let's see it first to one of these people before you share, because it is important that you write correct things. And this is important that we do it correctly. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
we'll give it to the next person. ABC, can you unmute yourself, ABC, and ask your question? We are here to answer our questions tonight.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, please, I want to understand what Mr. Ene Udo mean by that the opportunity is self-sufficient. I want to understand that statement.
Thank you very much. The opportunity is self-sufficient is that with the present economic balance statement of the company, that this company has passed the level that it cannot succeed. That means the company can generate its own fund. Let me give you an insight. The first, sometime about 2 years ago, Uniski engineers invented the first mobility for the disabled. And that was a very fine product that conquers the market. But that was not the direction of where Uniski was going to. But that was a product developed by Uniski Incorporation. So the patent, the right of production of that was sold out to a private partners for development. And that gives Uniski a lot of money that he has to offer to buy back the shares. The Lord mentioned from people who were 75 years and above. So that is a source of money. And right now, Uniski Bureau of Design and Development can produce any part for any industry in the world. Mention from marine, mention from airspace, mention any type of part in the world. Uniski Bureau Design and Production can produce that part. So this a conglomerate of this put together is what the company says it is self-sufficient. That means it can sustain itself as a company. So what we are waiting now is making profit that is able to share it around all the shareholders. Do you understand that?
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Okay, I'll give it to the next person. We have Mr. Alex George Will. Mr. Alex George Will, over to you, sir. Unmute yourself and ask your question, please. Mr. Alex, you're next. Okay, so if Mr. Alex is not there, I'll give it to Mr. Ivo or Basui.
I'm
Yes,
here.
good
I'm
evening.
here. I'm here, Doctor. I'm here, Dr. Sami. I'm here.
Okay, please ask your question, sir.
Okay, Dr. Sami. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Curator Ene and Ambassador Van der Vaart. Quickly, mine is not actually a question. It just quickly, I would just want to comment on the earning per share question that was asked by one of us. Actually, I'm sorry. With due respect, the way Daddy answered the question, I used to use that method, and I lost some people. I'm an economist by training, first and second degree, and I changed my strategy. What I did was this: last week, I got a woman. All she asked me was, "What is the earning per share all about?" And I was able to use strategy, and I think it will help us. Quickly, what I did was simple. I know that yes, Uniski are not giving us any amount on ground for us to use. But the simple illustration, it helps them. Here in Nigeria, people want to see everything on paper. So earning per share is simply 20%, like we have been told, will be deducted from the total profit made. If you divide it amongst all the number of people in Uniski, investors, for example, social co-owners, let's say we are 500,000, 20% divided by them, you get what they call EPS, that's earning per share. It could be 0.1 cent, it could be 0.2. So 0.1 multiplied by, if say you have 50,000 units of co-ownership right to your credits, that is 50,000 units of shares. If you multiply 0.1 by 50,000 units, at least you're going with at least 5,000 or $5,000 or thereabout. If it is 0.01, you're going with 500,000. $500 for that first quarter. Like we're told, it's going to be like per quarter, 3 months, and that gave me 3 persons immediately that signed up, in my link, just because of the way I answered precisely. I'm not saying that is where it's going to be, but for example, this is where it's going to be, and I think I don't know if it has answered the question of that guy that partner that asks what is earning per share and how is it calculated. It's simple: 20% of the profit divided by the number of persons who have invested, and it keeps going. And I know with the byproducts of Uniski growing here and there, is going to grow very fast. And I'm happy and delighted the day Pastor Ineudo said yes to Skyway, and today me too. At least I and my family, we have over 2 million shares, and we are still building. To the glory of God, Pastor Ineudo, thank you very much for saying yes to. In fact, you are indeed a miracle emotion. Meeting you really changed my life.
Your input.
You,
I think that
that's
a good input. That was why I asked that guy. I said the question you are asking is like putting the cart before the horse. What you need is that what do you hold your hand? But you are now thoroughly with the question. So thank you very much for your input.
Oh, he was the last one.
Okay, so
good evening,
we have somebody, Mr. Ivo.
Yeah, I'm here already. Good evening.
Good evening.
Dr. Sami.
Yeah.
Good evening, Dr. Christian. I'm so grateful. I'm delighted to be here. I paid keen attention while your presentation was going. I want to quickly ask a question, like, as the time you joined, how much was a unit share? How much did you buy at as it stands now? That as at the time you joined, 2014, how much did you buy at? How much did you buy at? Was it the same value like right now? $1,000 giving you 24,000 units of the share. That's one. Yeah, I know why I'm asking. That's one. And again, I want to ask, is the founder from Russia? That's two, the founder from Russia.
From Belarus.
Oh, okay, okay. And again, the last one that I asked, innovation means, what's it called now? Innovation meets opportunity. What do I stand to get when I bring in people? What is when people join the program? And do I get to, at any point I choose to want to say I'm leaving or I want my funds back, can I easily get someone to purchase it, or how is it done? Can I really get my funds back?
No.
That's the 3 questions. Thank you.
Okay, so let me just attend to a question quickly. The first question is that when I joined 2014, what was the value of the share? It is not called share, it's co-ownership unit. What you are investing into right now is co-ownership of a multinational company valued about $400 billion. So no one is buying share right now. You are partnering with the company to buy part of their ownership unit. I mean, intellectual property right already exceeded $400 billion. And that was done May 20th, 2013. That document, I will send the document to the chat now. You're going to see the document. Please, can we mute ourselves so that I can quickly answer this question? I will appreciate that. So that particular document, I'm going to send to the chat box. Now, in 2014 is what you see on my screen. This is the price in 2014. $1,000 will give you 350,000 units. In 2014, you can see $1,000, 350,000 units. So you can do the calculation yourself. The calculation is about 0.002 or thereabouts, 0.0028. So that's the value in 2014. Now, if I go to your last question, I want to answer the first and the last. In the middle, Ambassador Chris can answer that. The last one is that if you want to opt out, can you actually liquidate your asset and get your money at any time? Once you join at the pre-development stage, which is actually, we are on the last stage. The first stage started in 2014. I was opportune to join them in 2014. We have done stage 1 to 15. We are now right now on the last stage of the pre-development stage. Now, what you see on my screen, in 2014, we give you 350,000 units. Today, it's only giving you 24,000 units. In 2014, $1,000 will give you 350,000 units. The same $1,000 today will give you 24,000 units. It means this guy that invested $1,000 in 2014, he has made $14,000 today. That's meaning the guy that invested $1,000 in 2014 has made $14,000 today. You can do the calculation yourself. Today value is 4 cents. So calculate 4 multiplied by 350,000, you get 14,000. Now, cashing out at this stage, you need to wait the company complete their pre-development stage before you can say you want to actually get dividend or you want to sell your share. So there's also what we have is that you can actually sign some document at the back office. You do not need to actually accept co-ownership unit. You can accept the terms whereby you can loan your money to the company and the company can give you a specific percentage, per year. That means you are not a co-owner. That means you are not sharing the risks with the company. You are just putting your money in with the company and they give you a certain percentage for a particular period. But that will not give you co-ownership. That will not give you dividends, and that will not give you a right to transfer your equity to generation yet unborn. You are only partnering. You are only being yourself alone. You are not interested in family opportunity or in family hereditary of investment portfolio. No, just want to get profit. I want to get profit. It's particular period. You can do that with the company. You need to sign a particular document at the back office. But if you want to actually share risks with the company, it means you'll be a co-owner of this multinational company, which there's no more risks anymore because the risk has been taken care of. I mean, about a few months ago, the company was declared self-sufficient. It means this company is capable to take care of their liabilities. That's the meaning of self-sufficient. So a company that's already been self-sufficient, even when they are not listed on the IPO or in NASDAQ or London or New York, it means the risk is very, very minimal as compared to the time I joined them in 2014, which you see on my screen. I shared the biggest of the risks. That was why I was giving the more of the units, 350,000 units for $1,000. But today, The same $1,000 will give you 24,000 units. So, but still, it is still better because that 24,000 unit means $24,000 when they are listed on IPO. The nominal value is $1 per share. And if you are investing $1,000 today and you are getting 24,000 units, it means that you are getting $24,000. Now, one good thing about companies, I want you guys to know about companies very quickly before I round it up quickly. One good thing you need to understand, and let me go back to my other slide, which you see here on my screen. For example, Apple. Apple, as you see on my screen, in 1980, Apple was just 10 cents. And I'm going to go take it back to Apple, and you're going to see what happened with Apple. The first period. We can also look at Google in their graph. You're going to see the graph. We're going to see what happened. Immediately they are listed. What always happens when this company is listed that they are going to skyrocket? Because there are some investors that are sitting on the fence. They're only waiting. They know the company, but they don't want to invest at the pre-IPO stage. They are professional. That's their job. Their own is that they will look at the company at the pre-development stage. They will not invest at that pre-development stage. They will only be waiting. Let me tell you one thing, guys. Companies at the pre-development stage, 90% of this company will not survive. 90% will not survive. Only 10% will go to the IPO stage. I'm talking about NASDAQ, New York, and the London stock market. 90% will not survive. Only 10% survive. So this guy, they don't want to risk their money. So what they do is that they will sit on the fence, wait for the 100%, and look at the 90 that will fail, look at the 10 that will survive. Once the 10 among them survive and they are listed on NASDAQ and New York and the London, they are the first people to pump money in there. So it has been the practice before I was born. It is the practice now. It will still be the practice when I'm no more. I mean, when my children inherit any unit I have right now. So let me take you to the market and see what happened. For example, Apple. I just put my mouse there again. Apple. Apple, you see all-time high. You see all-time high. I know. You see, my own Zoom meeting is just like a lecture session, but I hope you're going to enjoy it right now. I go to the graph itself. I go to the graph itself and see Apple. So this was actually a period Apple was listed. You can see the graph. The graph said it all. And you can see some equilibrium at Apple, less than $1 at this stage. 1980, 1981 was when Apple was listed. Now look at what happened in this period. Apple was just being in stagnation for some time, because then there was no bubble in the financial market. There was no bubble. But you're going to compare the graph of Apple with Tesla, with Amazon, and other company right now. See Apple. That was in 1980 when there was no too much bubble in the financial market. But still, it never go down below this. It never go down below the listing price. It will never go down the listing price. It will never. Tesla, Unique Transport Technology has said that the nominal value is $1. It will never go down less $1. That is just the scenario. Now, let me take you to another company. Let's talk about Microsoft, for example. Microsoft is what you see on my screen. And let's go to the graph of Microsoft again. And you're going to see what happened with Microsoft as well. Look at Microsoft. It will never go less the opening value. This is the graph you see on Microsoft as well. You can see Microsoft was less than $1 as well, listing value less than $1. And you can see the graph going up and go up. Let's go to another company called Google. And I think this will interest you more further. Let's go to Google, for example. And let's look at the graph for Google. And you can see Google spike immediately. It was listed, and you see the spark never stopped. The spark never stopped. It was listed 2015. You can see the first listing was around 2014, 2015, and it never stopped below that particular value. So if Unique Transport Technology are saying that the nominal value at the IPO is just $1, nominal value is $1, you should know you should be expecting between $5 to $10 in the first year of their listing, because there are some guys that are sitting on the first. They just want to wait till it is listed and they will pump money. So they will buy from you, from me. They will buy from we that buy at the pre-development stage. You understand? But if we don't list, that means there will be scarcity in the market. So guys, this is the best time ever in your lifetime. It's a slim opportunity, and you can imagine me having this energy since 2014, and I'm still having the same energy. I started trading the financial market since 2007. I've got my finger burnt severally, so I understand. I'm a veteran. I spent 16 years in this market, 16 good years. If I say PhD, I should have PhD in this field. So if we will show you something, for a company that is self-sufficient, you should know that there's no more time. If you don't take it now, I'm surprised. What happened 2018 will happen again. In your middle question you asked, the one you asked in the second question, I do not really get it. Say if you invite someone, are you going to get something? I think something like that. No, there's a 15% stake for you. If you invite anyone, 15% is there for you. Let me tell you one thing. I am fourth in the world right now. I'm rated fourth in the world. How did I get that kind of units to be rated fourth in the world? No, I joined this company in 2014, and all the guys I've invited, from the 15% I'm gathering, I use that, I put it back as Oliver Twist. I put it back in the system, to acquire more units, and that's how the units are actually been skyrocketing. Now rated fourth top investor in the world. And I'm hunting for second. Yes, before stage 15 ends, I think I'm going to catch that second, because it's doable. I believe I can do it. If I can do from when Uniski has nothing in 2014, if I can achieve that to fourth level, who can stop me right now? I mean, with the grace of God, I think I can only stop myself. So I give it to another person that has question to ask at this moment, and I believe you as well. You can compete with me. You can come. Join me on that rank. Come join me at stage be number 5 in the world, number 4 in the world. I even take over me and be number 2 or number 1. It's a competition before we end the stage.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Dr. Sami. And what has the beginning must also have the end.
Yeah.
And it's a Sunday evening, a good time. We have folks here who are from other countries, and they are also patiently waiting. And looking at our call right now, we are still staying at 109. That's amazing. That's an amazing community. And so why we don't want to take your time for granted, we want to come to the close of this meeting, having taken a lot of questions already. So same time next week, we are going to be here, and within the week, we are also going to schedule some program, because we just want to make sure that we are able to take a lot of capital flight back to our country, to our respective homes. Because if we do not grab this asset, other countries will do. And this is how we are going to able to bring in foreign earnings to our country. Let's get that right. Let's get that right. I don't understand there are a lot of effort that Ambassador Christian, Pastor Uchenna, and all the directors of the SKITA have put in place to make sure that we're able to have a project here in Nigeria. The bureaucracy, the bottleneck, the corruption everywhere couldn't allow that to be for now. But there are countries who are begging and waiting for UNESCO to say yes for them. The money and the profit that UNESCO will make from those countries will not have a color of Nigeria, will not have a color of Ghana, will not have a color of South Africa. It will have a color of the US dollar or pounds or euro or what of you. So this is the way we are going to prepare ourselves for our generation, so that we can have a leisure of traveling with our family to any place we want to be in the world. And you are going with your digital asset. This is a digital asset that can travel with you to any part of the world. Where you are is where your asset stays with you. We understand that you can buy real estate. That's fine. That's good. But there's sometimes that you have cash flow. The shares, allotment shares, the share dividend is part of cash flow. And so let's get much of this. So thank you very much. Now the call is 100 at the close.
Thank you,
and we
guys.
have to
It's a pleasure. Thank you, Ambassador
working with.
Christian. Thank you all.
very much.
We really appreciate you guys.
Every one of
Today
you.
was
Thank
wow.
you very
Thank
much.
you.
Wow.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Good night.
I hope we could
We really
do this next
appreciate
Sunday.
it.
Good night.
Very
I
much.
hope we will do this
Thank you very
Sunday.
much.
Thank you very
Dr.
much.
Sami.
Good night, all.
Thank you.
Good night, all. It's a
Good night.
wonderful meeting
Good
tonight.
everybody.
Good night. Today was wow. Today was wow. This was wow.
Thanks for the presentation.
Thank you for the meeting.
Everybody. Thank you very much.
For
Congratulations.
me,
Get the recorded copy. The recorded
Cora, bye bye, Cora.
Program, please go.
Cora,
We look
see
forward
you.
to seeing this again next Sunday.
Understand?
Don't forget to
see you,
record
doctor.
Yes.
Bye,
Soon, Mr. Sam. Thank you.
Please, we need
Bye,
a
Dr. Sam. Bye-bye.
recording of this meeting. Please.
Yeah, we
we
said
don't
it. We said
Bye.
it. We said it.
Very important for those who's not attending.
Good night. Good night.
These are good to
Someone
have
is
a
giving us
perspective
kiss.
for us.
I hope this kiss is for me alone. Mwah. Okay. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Bye-bye.